said we upgraded from the what?
We upgraded from the dungeon.
We
man.
upgraded from the dungeon. We got some lights. I told you it's
Hollywood cigarette.
Hey.
Thought your back was hurt, man. How'd it get good?
I'm here for you, bro.
I lost my brother.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jalen Suits. I am the host and founder of Sit Down with Swaggy Suits. Today, we got a special guest that I've been waiting to bring back because he's too busy for his best friend. But we're not going to get into that right now. We got a 3-time first team All Lone Star Conference team, awarded a second team NABC All District Award. This is basketball speaking about. Multiple Offensive Players of the Week. But not only did he do that, he spent his last summer working. He dedicated his summer to help the kids, the youth, get closer to God. Mr. Cameron Kahn.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
How you doing?
To be back.
Yeah, we had to get you back.
Glad to be back.
You said we upgraded from the what?
We upgraded from the dungeon.
We
man.
upgraded from the dungeon. We got some lights. We got some lights, man. I've been waiting to bring you back, bro. So I'm glad to have you back. But first of all, we had some breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
You announced today that you're coming back for your last season. How did that come about?
Man, it's been a lot in prayer. It's been huge for me to be here. I've learned a lot of things. I think I have the capabilities to go play somewhere else, play D1, but I like being home. Mm-hmm. I got the great coaching staff that's going to push me to be better. I got a lot of players in the locker room that's going to push me to be better, and I just love it here, and I just can't wait to just be back for another year and try to get farther than we were this year than last year.
Yeah, this end of season, guys ended 25-6.
Mm-hmm.
Had a great season, though. Great season. What do you think you have to do next year to top that?
I think the same thing what we had this year was being good guys in the locker room, everybody being close, and also just the buy-in to what we got to what we get to do. Not a lot of people want to do what we do, but we bought in and got straight to it. So I think the buy-in to wanting to be better is going to be huge for next season.
Yeah, I agree. Now, what I've been waiting for. So last episode that you saw that I'm starting my acting.
Oh my God!
I'm starting my movie writing.
But you're not an actor, bro.
You gonna act today?
Okay,
you gonna act today. So read the script, read yours. But basically, I want you to imagine family reunion. Okay, 2 brothers going at it. Your line's gonna say Cam, my line's gonna say Jalen, and just try to fit into the roles. We brothers. We love each other, of course. But we argue 24/7. All right, you ready? Let me know when you're ready.
Got you.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
And action. Fine. All right, everybody. Everyone, bow your heads and close your ears.
Yo, eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Gracious God, I come to you as humbly as I know how. Praise you and give you thanks for bringing us together yet another year. Helping us come together to help celebrate my victory. Nate, agony of defeat.
Try again. We gotta start over. Get the butterflies out, Cause you gonna know where cause this is a banger. This gonna get me somewhere. We're coming out the hood with this one. Right. So I need you to lock it.
I got you.
And action. Fine. All right, everybody. Bow your heads and close your ears.
Yo, eyes. Everybody close your eyes. Gracious God, I come to you as humbly as I know how. Praise you and give you thanks for bringing us together yet another year. Helping us come together to help celebrate my victory. Nate's agony of defeat. Let us eat.
Father God, we thank you for... I'm sorry. I'm going to start back on Father God. Father God, we thank you for allowing us to come together and share with one another. Father, we know that you created the birds that fly and gave the dog the voice to bark. But you wouldn't have to create the sun if you knew that Cam was gonna be sitting over there in that bright yellow shirt, looking all sunny side up like a Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity.
Oh Lord, Lord, Lord. We Father God also realized that dates how I know ain't no way you not.
I told you it's
I'm gonna start off at oh Lord.
all right.
Oh Lord, Lord. We Father God has realized that that's how I know ain't no way you nothing to do with creating tacky gangster looking wheel spinning SUV Uncle Earl had to drag out of here.
Hold up, Father. Hold up. Wait a minute. What about the time you put the Pepto Bismol in the Kool-Aid and everybody had diarrhea for supper? Don't let me have to mention that to Mama.
Hold on. What about the time you burned down all the bushes around the house because you got tired of going outside getting your own switch?
Oh, Father. Father. Need I have to remind Mac while Mama standing here that he the one that had the neck green in the back room and was doing the nasty on Mama's good cook, and that's why.
In Jesus' name, let's eat.
How would you rate that scene? Can you see that scene going somewhere?
I can see this on my dear. Oh Lord.
Would you watch that?
I watched that.
Good. I'm about to say that one.
No, say that one. I watched that one.
I'm about to say that one.
I give that one 9.5 out of 10.
Hey, I had to give the audience something to laugh about. So I was told that I need to be more funny with my podcast. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm glad you laughed. You enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Life can be hard sometimes. It might seem like things are going good, and then with the snap of a finger, feel like your life is being turned upside down. Praxis is the counseling that you need when you're going through life changes. College can be the cause of a lot of pain and depressing episodes like it was for me. And I thought I could handle it on my own, but I was wrong. Praxis is not only trying to help you with your situation, it's also trying to make you become a better person. Down in the description, there's a link to their website with all the information you need to get the help that you need. So what you need to do is see the vision, make a change, and take action. But okay, we finna get into it. So basically, we all know how good of a basketball player you are. Everybody knows that. But everybody don't know how good of a person you are off the court. So today, I want the people to get to know the Cam that I know outside the court. And so everybody won't think, oh, he's just a basketball player. No, he's more than a basketball player. So today's objective is to share your story and let people know who you truly are.
Got you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. So we're going to start off with childhood. You know, you went into foster care. How would you say your childhood formed the man that you are now?
My childhood's kind of just been it's been rough, but it formed me to be a better man. It wasn't foster care; it was just a kind of a great agreement between my grandmother and my adopted parents. I didn't really go through foster care, but
okay.
My family taught me a lot of stuff to go through life. My adopted parents showed me how to be a man. Brock, Luana, they showed me how to develop people's skills, being good in the classroom. My granny showed me how to be an independent man, and it showed me a lot. And I praise them each and every day because without those people skills and how to grow up quick with the stuff I had to go through, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. But I thank everybody that's been in my path that have taken care of me each and every day.
Let's talk about Granny. You and Granny, y'all like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that knows Cam knows not to mess with Granny. What ought to she mean to you?
That's my man. She means the world to me, man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. I'm a big Granny's boy. My Granny's my best friend. I can talk to her about literally everything. She comes to me. She understands. She understands the game of basketball. She understands of life. She understands girls. She understands bad friendships. She understands everything. And she just loves on me. I can do a lot of things wrong, but nothing's wrong with Granny's love. She's going to treat you however she wants. But yeah, like I said, that means the world. She means the world to me, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah. We all know what I've been through, and we'll talk about that more in the show. But I would say that I've become antisocial, right? I like to stay to myself. I like to stay out the way.
Mm-hmm.
How would you say that people are out there that's probably antisocial too? How can we balance that to not let that become who you are, like being like lonely, even though you like to be alone?
I think this, with the sense of being alone, it's okay,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, there's in deep down inside, we're called to be around other people,
Yeah.
with people, as believers, as people. Like we can't go through life alone.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen multiple people go through life alone and struggle because they're alone. But the way, if you call it, you created your sense of identity that you want to be alone, it becomes hard, it becomes heartbreaking because you start to push people away. But I think overall, being around people can kind of like muffle how you feel
Mm-hmm.
because you kind of get lost in being around everybody. And I think that's not, I'm not saying that's the best part about it, but I'm just saying people that you cherish the most can guide you through something that you've never been through before.
Yeah.
They can walk through you through your journey. They can walk through you through the Bible. But being alone is only a temporary thing. It's not. It's not a forever thing. I struggled with for being alone for a while, but I got to realize I'm an introvert, and I feed off other people's energy. So
Yeah.
it's hard, but at the same time, I wouldn't say just go seeking, but get your right collective group of people and understand that they care for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit
Mm-hmm.
off what you said because you're saying like being alone isn't meant to be forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that for me, like being alone, that could possibly be for a season.
Yeah.
Like maybe in this season, I'm supposed to be alone. And for me, I think it's just like I'm not gonna say I'm lonely and I love being alone. It's just I
Mm-hmm.
love my alone time.
Yes.
You know, and I've learned a lot while being alone.
I love alone time.
I love it. Like I love alone time. Like just I fasted last week from like
Mm-hmm.
from food, from social media and everything. And just that alone, like I learned so much. And it's like I love being alone but doing something productive.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people don't be productive.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you just wasting your alone. It's like do something.
Yeah, I think that's overall that's the difference between some people like I want to be alone and they sit alone and they get in their own thoughts, but like being alone and actually being productive in your alone time is good. Like I like being alone, but I'm also a huge extrovert. I love
Yeah,
being
we know.
around people. Okay. I love being around people, but there's times you need your alone time so you can realize who you are.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people need that wake up call
Mhm.
for you to be alone and realize who you are because you can get everything you want from everybody else. They can say, "Oh, well, you look like you're doing good. You look like you're doing good," but the mask can
You
only
don't
hide
know.
forever.
Yeah,
You can only wear that mask for a certain time before you finally have to take it off.
yeah,
And I think that's been huge for me is that I get some alone time throughout the week. I live with a whole bunch of basketball players, but at the same time, I find that sense of time to get alone,
hmm
find out who I am, what about me, what's going on with my life, and just kind of jotting it down on a piece of paper, and then turning the page and worrying about the next day.
yeah,
But right now, like I love being around people. I enjoy it. I love making people laugh. I love just the vibes.
yeah,
That's just who I am.
yeah.
But I find myself to find some sense of alone time, figure out me, figure out life going on. Because life does get hard, especially
Yeah.
being away from the people you love the most, your family.
Mhm.
When you're alone in college, you're going to find some hard times.
Yeah,
Find out who you are is what make or break your decision if you want to keep going or you don't want to keep going.
yeah, definitely. I would say because like if people that don't know, we're like best friends.
Yeah.
Not like we are best friends. We're best friends. And you know, when I hit that depressive stage, it was like at first I was upset. I was upset at you
Mm-hmm.
because I thought that you left me. But
Yeah.
then I came and apologized. I was like, that wasn't on you. God had, separated everybody so I can focus on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked about things that we were going through and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would say ever since then, you have done an amazing job to make sure that I don't go back into that place. And that means a lot.
Most definitely.
That
I
means
mean,
a lot.
Like you said, we're best friends. I love you to death, man, and I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, you're the strongest person I know.
Yeah.
I know my granny's probably one of the strongest women I know, but you're strong. Like I don't know anybody that's been through depression and then come out it not the way you did. You came out battling strong, fighting strong, and you didn't go cope with it with alcohol, drugs. You cope with it with getting into the Bible,
Yeah.
and I think that's the biggest thing ever. A lot of people don't get to see,
Mhm.
and like you said, you've been doing your podcast, like sharing your story to
Yeah.
other people that needs this
Mhm.
is huge. And I'm trying my hardest not to let you go back that way, is because I've lost so many people to depression.
Right.
And you're my best friend, and I wouldn't want you to lose that. And like I said, you're the strongest person I know. And when you're gonna battle, I'm ready to battle with you. And you're not too far away from me for me to get to you.
Boy, you finna make me cry. That means a lot.
Most definitely.
That means a lot, man. How are you from Cali? And you a Philadelphia Eagles fan?
Man.
Matter of fact, spell Philadelphia.
Phil Delphia.
We'll let it slide. Because I knew you didn't know how to spell it. But go ahead and tell your story.
Philly has been a family team for forever, man. My granddad's been a Philly fan. My brother's been a Philly fan. So I've grown up watching Philly my whole life. So I could have took the route and be like, oh, well, I like Cam Newton because he won a championship. But,
right.
I stayed home with my family's team, and I've been a Philly fan, and I hate the Cowboys.
All right now.
Oh, my fault.
You know how I get with that topic. But go ahead.
But, yeah, I've just been a Philly fan since I was a kid. Just, I don't know. My granddad's been watching Philly since he's been growing up, so that's what I've been loving.
Yeah.
Philly since then.
I will say, I don't understand how they getting all this money, bro.
Hey, man.
Every time an NFL free agency alert, it's the Eagles. They picking up some star player, and I'm like, how? And then I'm gonna have to deal with that because when the Philadelphia Eagles play the Dallas Cowboys, you're gonna be the first person talking this.
You're right.
First person talking this.
We know how to invest our money. We don't invest our money in robots and AI and stuff, and heat warmers. I'm sorry.
Hey, my butts it get cold. We need them heat warmers.
They get cold,
bro.
but
yeah,
which I need the robots for.
Hey, I don't know. Ask them, cause I be wondering the same thing. If we could buy a ring, I would tell them to go do that. Buying all this stuff we don't need.
I need to go buy something.
Buy something, bro. They ain't buying nothing.
I buy it because Jerry Jones. I don't wish that on nobody, but he getting old to the point that he gonna need an AI.
Yeah, man. It's rough.
It is rough.
But I love them guys out there, with the internship. I met a lot of them, so I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy. But they know. Anyway, you're a big man. I'm not a big man. Well, you are, but you're a big name person on campus. Mm-hmm. A lot of people know who you are. A lot of that comes with the fame of being in college. But how will you say that you take that on and not change to who you are?
I think it's been my high school kind of prepared me for it. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that I'm like the brightest guy or the coolest guy in high school, but I also played basketball in high school, and we were really good and brought a big name for myself. I got a few offers, so that was, but it didn't change who I was, is because it doesn't matter if I'm making millions of dollars or if I'm making 50 cents. Mm-hmm. I'm who I am is who I am. Basketball is what I love to do, but it's not my sense of identity. Mm-hmm. I love being around people, but I can't change who I am because I'm a big name on campus. Basketball is my platform to show people that it's okay to be a big name on campus and also be a lover on campus that is able to be friends with literally anybody on campus. And I think that's been huge for me, is just being able to be friends with everybody. And I love that. I don't want to change that forever because I don't want everybody to get that thing, oh, well, Kahn, he's good at basketball, but he's a horrible person.
Right.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want to be Kahn's good at basketball, but he's also good at making genuine connections with other people. Mm-hmm. And I thought that's my biggest thing for my life, is because I see a lot of people do it every day.
Yeah.
They get big. They forget people. Mm-hmm. I don't forget nobody, man.
Yeah.
I love people. I love what basketball has brought to me, all the doors I've walked through, all the friendships I made. At the end of the day, basketball is only until it stops.
Yeah.
Once the ball starts bouncing, what do I have left? And that's my sense of identity.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Earlier, when I talked about your commitment to come back to DBU, you said you want to stay home. How has DBU been home to you?
DBU's been home to me is because everything that I wanted in the school is here. The faculty and staff, I'm able to go talk to them. My coaches, I'm able to talk to them. My teammates, I'm able to talk to them. It's not a one-sided street that I can talk to athletics, but I can't talk to anybody in the classroom. Like, I'm able to talk to whoever's on campus, and I think that's been home for me, is because when I'm home, I can talk to literally everybody back home in Sulphur Springs.
Right.
When I'm in California, anybody that's in Watts, I can talk to anybody in Watts. And I think that's just been home for me, is because wherever I turn, I have somebody I can lean on. Yeah. And that's the biggest community, and we preach community on the hill all the time at DBU, and that's been a big community to me.
Yeah. For me, going into the staying true to who you are, first of all, a lot of people recently been telling me, man, you're doing good, you're doing great, you're going to be big. don't forget about me. Like, you're big now, and it means a lot. But for
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm like, bro, I'm not even doing nothing like that right
Yeah.
now. Like, in my eyes, I'm like, I'm not really all that y'all think I am. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just the half of it, man. I'm not even where I want to be at.
Yeah.
This is just a pit stop on my journey.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like, for me, I act like I'm famous now.
Mm-hmm.
But let me explain that though. I act like I'm famous now, like my mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on social media, what are you gonna like? What are you not gonna like?
Mm-hmm.
Like how I carry myself. How am I gonna be seen out? What am I gonna be seen out doing? What not gonna be doing? And
Yeah.
stuff. And like just treating people with respect,
Yeah.
even people I don't know. Like I think it's important to tell people, and I got this from you, that you just love them.
Yeah.
Because you never know when your time, like when your time's gonna end.
Yeah.
You never know. So it's like for me, I practice that now. So do when I do get there, nothing has to change.
Yeah. Nothing has to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at. I'm just like, I'm trying to stay genuine to who I am, because I tell people this all the time. Like, this isn't me. Like,
yeah.
everything that I'm doing, all the achievements, it's not me. That's God. I'm just the vessel that He's using. Like, I'm
Most
just
definitely.
the face that you see.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't get that. So I'm like, man, I'm just trying to let that be known now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it get hard like that, like achievements,
Mm-hmm.
success. It get hard to not get caught into it and be like,
Yeah.
oh well, yeah, that's me. Like I did that and stuff like that. It's like, nah,
It is hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. I think that's what's been big for me, is to not get caught up in what I have achieved.
Yeah.
Because without God or without my teammates, without my coaches, I wouldn't have none of those awards.
Right.
I wouldn't have none of that. I wouldn't have the 20-point games I have, whether for my teammates or my coaches, putting me in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
Just how you said, it's God using you.
God.
This is all this right now. It's God's time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let's talk about sacrifices, because I believe to be great at something, you got to sacrifice some things. Mm-hmm. It's okay to be good at something, but if you want to be great, you got to make some sacrifices. And a lot of sacrifices I make is just hanging out with people, hanging out with people that I love, doing things with people that want me to, want me to do stuff. It's like, I just can't do that because I'm busy. I want you to take me into some of the sacrifices that you have made.
Some of the big sacrifices that I have made this year has been like going home. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying home is a bad place, but I know go home, I get caught up in what's the drama back home and all that stuff. And that's just been really huge for me. It's just, I go home when I need to go home. Or something else that's been really big is just not trying to dwell on social media a lot. Like, that's been some sacrifices I've had to make, is because I love social media. Everybody loves social media. But I can get caught up in it and I lose track of my focus on what I need to get to. Yeah. Those have been good sacrifices. I mean, eating bad has been a sacrifice. Yeah. Because you want to eat whatever you want, but at the same time, you can't be the best version of you if you're just storing yourself with a lot of stuff. That's been a few sacrifices. And also, some people that I love hanging around, just had to cut them out of my circle for a while, is because they're not bringing me the sense of peace that I need in my life. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that, because that was a topic. But let's talk about surrounding yourself with people that's good for you. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like it's one thing to be great at something and doing something, but the people you surround yourself with can either make you or break you. Yeah. Because I feel like with the stuff that they got going on, it can take a toll on you and stuff. Mm-hmm. So how important is that to you?
I think putting yourself in a room with people that care a lot about you is what's best. And putting yourself in a room where a lot of people that have the same exact growth mindset as you, that wants to grow, is what's best for you, is because you're never complacent on what you have right now. You're steady wanting to grow, steady trying to figure out a way to do something. And I think that saying, if you show me your 5 friends, I can show you your future, is huge. Because I can be the great one out of the bunch, but 5 bad apples can make 1 wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just as simple as that. Putting myself in a situation when people want to get better, people want to stay true to themselves, people want to grow in their faith, is what's been huge. Yeah. But at the same time, you don't find it everywhere. You don't find a friend group that wants to uplift everybody, but putting yourself in a friend group that wants to uplift you. Everywhere you go, congratulate you on your success, congratulate you on their success. Like, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. You don't put yourself in a situation where, all right, well, I'm the best one out of the group, and the rest of them, they're doing drugs, going partying, going in and out of jail. Like, then you create that name for yourself. Mm-hmm. It's just who you surround yourself is kind of the best thing, and that's what brings you the sense of peace that you don't got to worry about none of your friends backstabbing you.
Yeah, man, it took me a time. Like when I was going through what I went through, I was like, I need to be surrounded with prayer warriors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told one of my friends. I was like, man, like it's cool to have cool people around you, people that know how to have fun. But I need to be surrounded with people that are prayer warriors that I know when I'm falling, they're gonna pick me up. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just like I want to brag on you too. Like I don't want friends that's like bragging on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, my friend worked at Walmart. None against nobody that work at Walmart. None against nobody that work at Walmart. But I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
like my friend did that too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like just doing that, but most importantly, like knowing who God is calling in my life for the season that I'm in. Because you go through different seasons in life, and a lot of people don't recognize that. And it's something I had to recognize. I'm like, man, like, bro, we were just best buds and stuff. I'm like, now, like, we walk right past each other. I'm like,
yeah,
hello, like, do you see me? You know what I'm saying?
I think that is the biggest thing for me. There's a quote I keep on my phone every day, and it says, "I don't hurt much, but what hurts the most is when the people that I love the most get to start to acting weird to me."
Yes.
And like once I draw you in, I'm not trying to say like I'm passive aggressive, but once I draw you in, you're my friend forever. Like, it doesn't matter if you go and spend 100 years somewhere else. Like, I'm gonna remember you always. And I think that's been big for me is that like I don't shadow nobody out of the group. I don't push them away. Like, if you want to be in a group, you're in a group. It's because I love you, and it's not because I just want to drag you around because I have to. I don't have to do anything besides grow my faith.
Yeah.
But I can pull you around and understand that I love you, pick you up when you're down, pray for you when you're down, pray for you while you're up, congratulate while you're up, and also give you the sense of encouragement when you're down. And I think that's been big for me and you and our friend groups is that we congratulate each other on our successes. Yeah. We also pick each other when we're down. We're also able to communicate literally about anything.
Yeah, and that's how I am. Like you said, like once I love you, I'm gonna always have love for you. I'm that type of person. Like, bro, I don't care. Like, even if we get into the biggest argument or whatever, it's like if I had that love for you, then I'm gonna have that love for you now. Yeah. Even if we don't talk the same, like I'm gonna still wish you the best. I'm gonna still pray for you. Like for example, there's many people I don't talk to right now. Yeah. That I talked to like freshman year or sophomore year. But it's just like I still have love for you and I still want to support you and stuff. And it's like, but I'm not tripping it because I'm like, everything's going to happen on God's timing. Yeah. So instead of trying to like rely on my own understanding, which is something I've been working on, I'm going to just rely on God's understanding. I'm going to just give everything to Him because I can't do it on my own.
Yeah, I think what's been big for me for these last few months is I've been telling myself, I'm done reaching out on my own selfish endeavors. I'm allowed it to be God's timing. Yes. Because when it's God's timing, that's when everything operates the best.
It's going to be perfect.
But when I do it on my own selfish endeavors to get it done, it may come across the wrong way. So I've been praising myself and just letting it be God's timing. Just let it be God's timing. If it ain't God's timing, don't worry about it. Right. Because everybody goes through different seasons of life. Like I can be on a season where I'm at an all-time high, and the person I want to reach out to can be on an all-time low, and that can just trigger what they got going on.
Yeah, man. Gonna talk about adversity now. Because I got little hot topics. Everybody go through adversity. I feel like. Can you take us in of some adversity that you went through?
Some adversities that I had to go through since I've been here. My freshman year, coming into college, was COVID and going through the Black Rights Movement. So I was kind of scared to go to a PWI. Yeah. But that was some adversity that I had to get over. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to have to figure it out because this is where I want to be for the next 4 years. So I can't just be scared to go make interactions. Yeah. That was it. I lost my uncle midway through the off season. That sucked. He was really close to my family. My granny's brother. Just know how much my granny was hurting. That was big. I lost my dad. He got shot my freshman year going into the spring. That was really just, it hurt a lot to me. Because, I don't really have the best relationship with him, but he's still my dad. Right. That was one. The biggest one for me has been my senior year. This year,
I'm here for you, bro.
I lost my brother mid-season due to drugs and this has been the hardest it's been for me because
Because it's hard to lose someone that you care about,
yeah.
and you feel like you couldn't do nothing about it. And first of all, I want to applaud you for opening up about it because I know it's hard to do, and especially on a platform.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the first step to healing. Because I'm not gonna say move on from it
Mm-hmm.
because you don't. It's not gonna leave. It's always gonna be there. But it's gonna be what do you use it for to make you great? You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I'ma just. I'm proud of you for doing that. But that's a lot of adversity that you went through since being in college. Not even before college, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But going out from your experiences, and I know that's a real hard topic, like losing a brother. Now we're going into the stages of how can I heal from it?
Mm-hmm.
How can I use that to motivate me? And I feel like that might be basketball for me.
Yeah, I thought that was the greatest thing for me is that using my love for the game as a sense of escape, not to worry about it, um, as a sense of I know that they're with me every step of the way. That was really big for me, is to realize that like they would be happy to see what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I kind of just went through. I was just like, they're going to love me for what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
They're going to be smiling at what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's because a lot of people want to be wanting to do this, and
Yeah.
I just know that they're smiling, knowing that I have kind of turned myself into a better man than I was before. And I think that has been the biggest thing for me as a sense of escape, is that knowing that every game I step on the court, they're with me.
Yeah.
My guardian angels.
They're with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna say that's what I intended this podcast to be because I didn't know that you was gonna share that, which I'm glad you did.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I was telling you we're gonna talk about all these things is so that people can know who you are as a person and the battles that you go through every day and the man that you've become. Freshman year, I've known you. I'm not gonna say you were dumb, like you know what I'm saying, but it's like I seen the growth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I seen how we were freshman year, joking around, clowning each other, outside all the time, barely doing no homework,
Mm-hmm.
till a few years later when we hang out, it's like, okay, we're gonna hang out and do some homework.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna hang out and talk about the faith. Or, Cam, let's go get some shots up.
Yeah.
I'll go throw you the ball or whatever it is. And just seeing the man that you become through your adversity is amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. I wanted to let you know that you're loved. Even if you don't feel like you're loved. Because I bet you somebody out there that's watching this is going through something like this.
Yeah.
Especially like with me, I went through something like that.
Yeah.
So you're loved, and I'm proud of you for opening up. And I'm telling you, that's the first step to climbing up that mountain, bro. It's the first step to climbing up that mountain after that. But now we're going to get off that. I got a surprise for you. You already know probably what this is going to be. For them, it's going to be a couple seconds. For us, it's going to be a few minutes. All right. Alrighty. Who we got over here today?
Who this is?
You don't know who Uncle Eugene is?
Oh Lord.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Oh, Lord. All right. Ooh. Oh, my God.
Where you get this crutch from, bro?
Man, I got hurt.
Doing what?
Hold on, let me get situated first. I'm out of breath. I'm old.
What you been doing, man? How you get hurt?
Man, so you know how I like to go fishing, right?
Uh-huh.
So I caught me a big old bass fish.
Uh-huh.
And I'm getting in there, and I tried to get the fish in the boat, and I fell.
Oh, Lord.
And I said, I think I slipped my disc again. Oh, God dang. And I fell. Man, so now I couldn't get no cane because I don't got no money for no cane. But you know how my nephew, he always getting hurt and stuff like that.
Yeah, your nephew always do get hurt.
So I just asked to borrow one of his crutches.
Oh Lord.
And here we are.
Oh, Lord.
Now, Mr. Big Fella, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, huh?
My nephew tells me a lot of good things about you.
I hope so. I hope so.
How's life been for you, man?
Life's been going. Life's been good.
I be seeing you doing your basketball thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like you,
Hey, boy, I used to kill them back in the day.
That's what I heard, huh?
I used to kill them back in the day when the source used to be all the way up here. Boy, I was a bad mamma jammer. You didn't want no. I hit him with it. You know.
And then your back hurt again.
Yeah, blew my back out. I had to call it quits. That was my last injury. My last injury was a blown back. I was like, oh god dang, messed up my back.
Oh man.
But man, my nephew told me to turn the page. He got some topic stuff to talk about. But man, I'm just glad to meet you. I heard you done some great things at Dallas Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. But have you ever heard that term? There's a lot of fish in the sea.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of fish in the sea.
I hate that saying
Why?
because I like my fish. I don't want no other fish. I want my fish.
Well, my fish ain't came from you.
Well, I ain't saying for you. I might be talking about me.
Oh, well, maybe there's probably a lot of fish for you. A lot of old fish.
Wait a minute, player. Wait a minute, player. Uncle Eugene, player. I don't want no old fish. I want mine new and spicy.
Oh, okay. You're a young woman now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I need me one of them.
Okay,
I need me one of them.
What's your age range, man? What's your age range?
Ooh, she gotta be, cause you know, Unc up there, he about 60.
Uh-huh.
So I need me about somebody like in their 30s.
30s?
30 to 50.
Can you hang?
Oh, I can hang.
All right, okay. All right.
Unc can hang.
All right, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you look, talk to the camera. You gotta tell him.
Unc can hang. Don't play with Unc. Unc get down. That's how I slip my disc. That's how I slip my disc. If you know what I mean. Now, my nephew gave me a segment because I told him I need some more PT player. So we got a segment called Old Jams with Uncle Eugene.
All right, I got you.
So we finna have like a draft. Now, my nephew told me that you know some old school.
I know some old school.
Perfect. So this is how we're gonna play this out. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Even when I slipped my disc and I was on my back on that boat, I was like, what can I think about? And I came up with this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a draft. Old songs. The first topic is a song for heartbreak. What song you gonna listen to for heartbreak? And then round number 2 is gonna be songs to get hyped to. And then round number 3 is gonna be just the old banger.
Okay.
And we're gonna let the multi-wide world view see who wins.
Got you.
Now, you wanna go first or you want me to go first?
I'll let Unc go first.
Song for heartbreak. Still in Love, new edition. You know how that go? I'll let you know how it go. Oh, what can I do, girl?
Oh, Lord.
I'm so much in love, girl. But your friends got you thinking, and it's affecting you. Yeah. What can I do, girl? I'm so in love, girl. Yeah. That's my heartbreak song.
All right, I got you.
Now what's yours, young fella?
Mine, I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm gonna go Mr. Telephone Man.
I told y'all. Did you catch the episode? I got Bobby on speed dial now.
Okay.
Me and Bobby used to kick it back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back when your back was good, huh?
When it was real good. When it was real good. You know them days where he was missing. And they couldn't find him. Let's just say he wasn't missing. Let's just say that.
I got you.
Mr. Telephone Man. So that's your heartbreak song?
Yeah, when I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
Click every time.
She ain't answer her phone.
Oh, okay. You was watching.
Yeah.
You was watching? Okay. Song to get hyped to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you pick first this time.
You want me to go first? Old jam. My old jam get hyped to song. I'm gonna have to go to what's it called? This is how we do it. Old
But-
jam.
Montel,
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you mine.
Yeah.
Hollywood. I used to be Hollywood swinging. Yeah, I used to get down.
That boy be on them skates.
I be on them skates. Little Bow Wow ain't had nothing on me. You want to see me come down the South train line?
Hey, your back may give out, man.
Hey, hold up. Let me pop it back.
Let's see some. Let's see
Alright.
some. Let's see some.
I need you to hit me the acapella now.
All right.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord. All right. Give me the acapella.
Hollywood. Hollywood singing.
Hey.
Not your back was hurt, man. How'd it get good?
Hey, when I hear that Hollywood swinging, you don't know what's gonna come from Uncle Eugene. Yeah, I think I got you beat with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I got you beat with
That's
that
a
one.
hood classic. It's a hood classic.
Alrighty. Oh, banger.
I'm gonna let you go now.
Cause I love you, Mr. Lenny Williams.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I love you. Yeah.
Okay. I can rock with that. Old banger.
Old banger.
I'm gonna go old banger. Never Too Much by Luther Vandross.
Mm.
Never too much, never too much, never too much, never too much.
Yeah, that's a family reunion banger right there. Uncle Eugene used to get down to that song at the family reunions, and I had 2 plates in my hand while I was doing it. One with the chicken and beans, and one with the fish and greens. And I'm over there. Yeah. Uncle Eugene didn't play.
Uncle Eugene didn't play.
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to tell my I'm gonna have to tell my nephew. I'm gonna have to tell my nephew about that. But back when I was talking about my no fish in the sea, I like my fish because fishes are like tenderonis. Once you find a roni, you ain't gonna never let it go.
You right.
So once I get a fish, I don't want to let it go. But you said you ain't found your fish. Now, come on, player. How you the star player on the team and you ain't found your fish?
Man, if you would have been here earlier, you would have heard me talking to your nephew talking about.
Look, I was in traffic.
Okay. Well, you shouldn't have slipped your disc. Now I'm trying to catch that fish you were trying to go get.
You right. Come on, tell me.
That's why you slipped your disc now.
Man, I slipped my disc because that fish was too big.
Well, don't get no big fish then. Get you a little small petite fish.
Man, look, I don't care what the fish look like. Just as long as it's sweet.
All right. All right, what I told your nephew earlier was that I'm waiting on God's timing, man. Waiting on God's timing.
I like that because, Uncle Eugene been in his word. And I spoke on that with Miss Raleigh last time I was here.
Miss Raleigh.
Okay. But, I'm trying to wait on God's timing, But Unc don't got too much gas left in the tank.
Well, I'm only 21. I got a lot of gas.
Yeah, I see. I'm on E. Well, and ain't no gas stations near me. Unc don't got too long to go. So I'm waiting on my fish. I need my fish.
You know what they said, man?
What they say?
God took one fish and created 500 fish.
I would love if God created 500 fish for me.
Oh, well, what? Come on now, Unc. I know you a player back in your day, but You only need one now. Your back already hurt. 500.
Yeah, you're right.
Have overdraft.
Yeah, you're right.
God gonna bless me one day.
Yeah, he will. He will. From what my nephew told me, it seemed like you got your head on straight and things of that nature. But man, what should we talk about? What should we tell the people?
What should you tell the people, man? What's the advice you would give to a young player like me, man?
Wait, you a player?
I'm just a young cat, not a player, just a young cat. You know how they used to say back in the day, young player.
Young player.
Young player.
You been listening, boy. You been listening. Let me throw you some advice right here. Because Unc has seen everything. Mm-hmm. And right now, Unc voice is a little parched. If I had to give you some advice, I would say, know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Always have a plan. Because what that song say, if you're going to leave, go ahead and leave. Because one thing that I found out, you can't have one, you got to have three.
3? Oh, Lord, I don't need one, Lord. I only need one guy. Just give me one. Don't give me 3.
Well, you said player.
No, not player. Young cat. You know what I'm talking about? Young player.
Okay.
Young whippersnapper.
I'm going to tell you what me and Bobby used to talk about back in the day. When he was in love with Whitney.
Yeah. Because
I was around for that too.
Gotcha.
I would say, when you know you have that person, and you know you're going to have that feeling, it's going to be right there. Mm-hmm. And you can't listen to what nobody say.
I got you.
You just got to do you and go forward. Now, when it comes to finding the right one, the one that you know is going to be there for you through thick and thin. And it's hard to get by because Uncle Eugene's still looking. Mm-hmm. I ain't found it yet. The fish jumped back in the water when I thought I had it.
Oh, Lord.
So I would just say some advice for you is just always have a plan.
Gotcha.
Always
got a plan.
You can't go into the game without no game plan.
Mm-hmm. That's why we watch film.
You got to watch film in this too. Mm-hmm. This is a game. People come out here thinking it's sweet. Ain't nothing sweet about this. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
This is what make men and break men.
Boy, where boys turn to men. Mm-hmm. This is where you got to pull your drawers up and get to business. No pause intended.
Why was my drawers down?
It wasn't down. I'm just it's a slang we used to say back in the day.
Oh, back in the day. My fault.
Back in the day. We used to say this. Man, did you hear my story about Harriet Tubman and them?
Nah, show me. Tell me about the story of Harriet Tubman, man.
You ain't hear about that?
Nah, man. Your nephew ain't told me that one.
So my brother. Mm-hmm. Brother was old, but I remember a little bit. Mm-hmm. So you know how Harriet Tubman was on the Underground Railroad. He was a part of it.
Oh, Lord.
And that started a whole bunch of stuff.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. So Harriet Tubman started that. And that's when Rosa started acting like Rosa. Mm. And didn't want to give up her seat. And started a lot of stuff. That's another reason my back is toe up. Mm. All them dogs, all that water, getting sprayed down. I still have nightmares about that to this day. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep. I'm going to tell you that, young player. So, man, just be lucky. You ain't been through what I've been through.
Amen.
Because Uncle Eugene has been through a lot.
As you said, man, you done seen it all.
Seen it all different type, everything. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about basketball.
Let's talk about it.
I think I can beat you back in the day.
Back in the day?
Back in the day. Wow. I used to have an afro.
You did?
Unc bald now.
Yeah, Unc is bald now.
All right now. Not too much on Unc. But Unc bald now.
What I was told, man, we done with the 90s, bro. Done with the 90s, bro.
Hey.
We done with the 90s.
Unc will still give you this work.
We done with the 90s, bro.
All I gotta do is give me a steroid shot.
You probably didn't have no left hand.
Who? Boy,
probably didn't have no left hand.
Unc had a right hand, left foot, and a right foot.
That don't mean you know how to use them.
Oh, I know how to use them.
Uh-huh.
I know how to use them.
Yeah,
and I watched some of your tape.
Yeah.
You like that spin move. I'm shutting that down.
You look too small for me, huh?
Oh, that's all right. I play smart.
No, you look too small.
I'm gonna pull the chair on you.
Oh yeah, I got too much balance.
I can outshoot you.
You can't, bro.
I can.
Y'all barely had a line to shoot on, bro.
First, I ain't that old. Back in my day, the line was there.
Barely.
It was there.
It was clear.
And I used to make them.
How many times you made them?
Boy, what? You better look Uncle Eugene up.
I'm gonna look him up, bro. They told me Uncle Eugene didn't make the roster back in the 90s, bro.
Oh, I made the roster.
Yeah, they said
I made the roster.
They said you made the church league.
Let me tell you what
Your
happened.
nephew said you made the church league.
I was in the church league too. But let me tell you why I was in the church league.
Why was you in the church league?
So I was in the league. I was hooping, doing my thing. Then bald head Michael Jordan wanted. I can't stand him.
Hey man, we done with him too. He didn't have no left hand either.
Shoot, why you think they got me out the game? Because I had a left hand. He gonna come and take my spot. Now I'm like, I've been carrying this league on my back. And y'all gonna do me like this?
Why y'all didn't play 1-on-1 for it, man?
Man, look, I was a little darker than Michael Jordan. You know, back then it was about color.
Uh-huh.
You could see him on the TV. You couldn't see me on the TV.
Yeah, your first infusions wasn't there, man. They couldn't show you graphics.
Yeah, it's like when they saw my graphic, my little lower third, all you saw was eyes and teeth.
Oh Lord.
You didn't see my face.
So they had to unlock your character, huh?
Yeah, I was too much. I was a bad man, my jammer boy.
That's what they said, man. They said you was bad, but they said you was in the church league.
So let me finish my story. So I'm hooping, right? I slipped my disc again.
Oh Lord.
I told you that's what took me out. I slipped my disc. That's why I said when I was on the boat, oh, I think I slipped my disc again. Because I slipped my disc.
There it is.
Stay with me now. Stay with me.
I'm staying with you.
Sitting at the church. Oh, I was too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody could guard me. But let me tell you why I got kicked out the church.
Why did you get kicked out of the church?
Pastor wanted to come guard me one day. He was feeling big and bold.
Uh-huh.
And this was right after the service.
Uh-huh.
So, he feeling good about himself. He get a good word. Hit him with the meanest. He broke his ankles. Literally. Sent him flying.
Uh-huh.
Next day, I got a notice I was kicked out the church.
Oh, Lord.
So I couldn't hoop no more.
That's not what your nephew told me, man.
What did he tell you?
He told me you was in the church league. The reason why they kicked you out the church league because you was trying to mess with the pastor daughter.
Daughter?
Uh-huh.
That ain't happening.
That's what your nephew said. He said,
well, you talking about Stacy. You talking about Stacy.
Yeah.
Stacy was trying to get with me.
But the pastor found out.
He found out after I broke them ankles. And that's why I got kicked out. Because he was butthurt about the ankles. And then he found out about Stacy trying to get with me. I didn't even want Stacy. I'm too player for Stacy. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no church girl. Uncle need her. Uncle needs somebody, a Roni. She wasn't a Roni. She was a candy girl. I need a Roni. So it didn't work out.
That's what your nephew told me. He said, Miss Stacy,
you see this belt right here?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tear him up next time I see him.
Lord. He said you can't catch it.
He probably right. That little joker can run. That's about it. He always send me pictures of him running on DBU and stuff. I'm like, boy, go sit down somewhere. You need to come in this boat. Come catch some fish.
Yeah.
You like fishing?
I love fishing.
You can't outfish me.
I can outfish.
You just think you can do everything.
Man, you know what I'm good at?
Not fishing.
Everything and everything else.
Boy.
We going fishing. And when I catch more fish than you, I'm going to throw you in the water.
Don't throw me in that water, because you coming down with me.
Your back may not help you.
You coming down with me. I'm telling you. Oh, I like you. You a little bold with it. You must not know where Uncle Eugene come from.
Where Eugene come from?
Boy, I come from the southern side of Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, we ain't worried about that.
Boy.
If you tell you where I'm from, man. I'm from Watts.
You from? I thought you was from Sulphur Springs or
Nah,
something.
I'm from Watts. You know where the Watts Rise was? You wasn't there.
Ain't Watts like a battery or something?
Nah, Watts, California.
I ain't scared of y'all.
When the dogs be barking and they be biting people, spraying people with water. Watts Rise. Look it up.
That was a warm up for me.
Oh, that was a warm up for you?
I told you they used to do that for fun.
Oh, yeah, we used to do it for fun too back in Watts.
I'm used to that now.
No, you ain't. Your back ain't working now.
Oh, I'll get it popped back in. I'll get it popped back in. For you talking all this mess. You don't know. I used to throw down.
What's you used to throw down?
I got in the ring with Muhammad Ali too.
And that's why your back hurt.
No.
Bet you didn't hit him.
Hey, nah. He was stinging like a bee for real.
Yeah.
But hey, I stayed in there about a good 10 rounds with him till I got knocked out.
Yeah.
But I made it.
Barely.
But I made it.
Barely.
I'm here today.
Yeah, you is.
I'm here today.
Hallelujah.
Speaking of back, my back hurt right now.
You need to pop it back in.
Ooh, doing that dancing.
I told you not to hurt yourself doing that dancing.
You get out there and go do something there.
I don't want to show you up.
Boy.
I don't want to show you up, man. My back don't hurt, so I could be doing a lot more stuff to you.
Uncle, you talking a whole bunch of talk for somebody that's still in their seat.
I'm just gonna sit down and let you have your moment, cause I want everybody to know that Uncle Eugene's still cool now.
Oh, the people know Uncle Eugene about that life.
Hey man, I want them to still think you cool, cause once I stand up, they gonna know I'm the coolest man on the block, bro.
Man, please. You heard the NWA?
Huh?
You heard the NWA?
I was a part of that group.
Boy, you wasn't even alive when the NWA came
yeah,
out.
you're right.
Now, I wasn't a part of the group, but I was friends with them boys.
Yeah, I didn't see you in the movie.
I wasn't in the movie.
Oh.
I was mad about that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Cube, I was like, how you gonna do me like that? We used to kick it back in the day. You ain't even gonna put me in a movie?
Damn.
That's messed up.
That was messed up.
That's messed
He
up.
must have said your rapping skills wasn't good.
Oh, I can't rap. I sing. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Guys.
I'm a lover.
So you didn't mess with Drake, because he looked like he was ready to fight everybody.
Nah, I wasn't about that life. I stayed away from him.
Yeah.
I stayed away. I was with Q.
Q.
That's why when he made that No Vaseline, oh yeah, we was banging that. That diss track, we was banging that.
There it is.
That's why I was mad. You making all these movies, like I could have played Uncle Elroy real good.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm
Your
like,
back really hurt, so
yeah,
it would have been more fitting.
exactly. But I don't got nothing else to say. You got something else to say?
I don't got nothing else to say, huh?
All right, let me catch my breath real quick.
You know, old man.
All right. You know how many steps I walked up here to get up here?
Maybe like 10.
Boy, them 10 felt like 30.
Oh.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you is.
Camera 2. Here we go. All righty, y'all. It's been another episode of Sit Down with Swaggy Suits. We're going to tag, what's your name again?
Cam.
We're going to tag Cam Instagram in the description. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know who won the old jams with Uncle Eugene. Because I'm pretty sure Uncle Eugene won.
Cam won that. I'm sorry.
Boy, if you don't stop interrupting me, I'm trying to get out here. My back hurt. Anyway, it's been another episode of Sit Down with Swaggy Suits. We love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Tell the people bye.
All right, bye, y'all. I love y'all.
Bye. All right, we done.
Hey, he can't love you like I love you when it's plain to see. No, baby, come talk to me. This where you supposed to be. Hey, he can't love you like I love you.